वेदांतु तत्व बुक बैच से लॉन्च
एक पूरा प्लान्ड स्ट्रक्चर्ड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन
के अंदर बचवाइएगा, बिकॉज इस बैच के अंदर जब हम बच्चों को लाते भी हैं, हम उनसे पहले बात करते हैं एंड वी मेक श्योर.
Namaskara, Vanakkam, welcome. This is your Captain Shreyas. And this is a video for all the students and parents who are looking forward to an amazing and most remarkable career, which all depends on couple of competitive exams like your boards, JEE, NEET, or any other state entrance exam that you are looking forward to. Over the past couple of years, having mentored, taught thousands and thousands of students, I have also produced equally remarkable results in getting many of these kids selected into their dream colleges, which are one of the topmost prime Premier League institutes in our country. And with that selection ratio, I have that confidence. I know it. I have seen it. I have built it, nurtured them from the scratch, be it an average or below average student, to truly make their dream come true. And often students don't realize their true potential, or they have some weird misconceptions that I cannot do it. But this is not just a motivation. This is truly a plan to make you a pro. And if you have not yet joined our channel, please make sure you quickly smash that subscribe button right away, right now. And if you're already a member, smash that like button. This is your Captain Shreyas. I'm your physics master teacher. Been there doing this for the last 13 plus years. Did my BTech from NIT Nagpur and research from IIT Bombay. And here I am to talk about Vedantu's Project Pro. This is a project which we took because of the students' love, the students' need, and the parents' request for that one-on-one attention. Because there are a lot of lectures, there are a lot of videos, maybe on the internet, a lot of resources that you can download from a lot of sources. But is that obviously enough? No. What makes a student really get selected into the Premier League Institute? What is it that can be done if I'm not interested in studies? I have a lot of backlogs, but I know I want to get there. I don't like a particular subject. I have a lot of doubts. I have a lot of difficulties. I need a hand holding needs to be done. How do I get it? That's why we have the Vedantu Project Pro. And when I say pro, it literally means pro. It's not just a name, because it is a hard work. It is a strategy which needs to be implemented right from day one, every single day till the last day of your examination. Because it just can't be lectures. It just can't be tests. It just can't be notes. It has to be truly remarkable to make it pro. And that's why you are here. And if you are with me, if you want to become a pro, quickly fire up that chat box. I want to see that energy. Because today I'm going to talk about why your competitive exams like JEE and NEET, what are the most difficult things that you encounter, those three challenges, and what are their solutions. You might not be aware of it, and looking at the solutions, you might be really happy about it, and most likely will start implementing it. Of course, how Vedantu Pro helps you solve these problems in their own unique way. And to back it up, we have the amazing results that I'm going to showcase of 2025. And of course, what you're eagerly waiting for is, sir, the offers. Sir, the offers. Tell me about the course details, everything. All of this in today's video. So fire up the chat box, smash that like button, and subscribe to the channel right away, right now. Okay? Hope you have done that. Right. Great. So let's start off our discussion by talking about why does class 11th feel so tough? Why do students come with so much excitement every year and suddenly they encounter a monster? Okay, and this is not just to scare you, but also tell you the truth, the reality. And everybody goes through this phase, and you can definitely overcome this with the right strategy and mindset. And I have just jotted down three most important problems, and I'm going to give you the solutions also. Of course, there are more problems which might be very personal to everyone, and that is the reason why we have Pro. Anyways, talking about the most important problem, sir, I studied this. Why can't I solve this now? See, until 9th, 10th standard, what happens is if you learn a chapter, directly you can start applying, directly you put the formulas, values, you get the answer. You see the solution through your eyes. You start seeing, guessing the answers very easily. But the moment you come to 11th, you slowly realize that, it's not so straightforward. You have to think how to do it. What are the different ways of doing it? And it's not just about a mathematical subject like physics or even physical chemistry or even just mathematics, but it generally applies to almost every aspect for any subject, be it biology for NEET students or even be it chemistry for JEE students. So the thing which is different is that you have to start really thinking like a true engineer or a doctor who is there working on a field or who is solving a real life problem. Because at the end of the day, that's why you are learning to get into the Premier League. And that's what the Premier League institutes train you to do. You are problem solvers. So if you feel the same and just watching the videos and reading the notes will definitely not be enough. What you need to actually do is you have to try and recollect whatever you have learned throughout that class or read throughout that day. Take a blank sheet, say for example. Try to write down everything important points as in, on that sheet. Okay, these were the formulas. Okay, these were the diagrams. Okay, these were the reactions. Don't look at the class. Just try to recollect. And try this over a period of 2-3 times. Maybe out of the 10 things, you might just remember 2 things the first go. Then again, take a new rough sheet and then try to remember new things which you might have forgotten or which you will again revise. You will learn maybe 2-3 more new things. Slowly, over a period of time, that blank sheet will become full. And you have to do it not just once, but couple of times so that you remember it even after 1 year or 2 years, because that's when your exam will be. Also, this will force your brain to retrieve and builds into the long-term memory. Because when you already have a preloaded slide, you tend to ignore and brain can't process so much of information. But when you have blank sheet and you build onto it, that's when truly it gets into the brain. Try it out for just even one chapter and you will realize how magically this trick works. Okay? You let me know in the comments. The second most important problem, sir, I keep forgetting the old chapters. And what happens usually? There are tests, class tests. So maybe in July month, there is a class test. August, there is a class test. So August, whatever was taught in August, you will be doing that. By the time you reach October, you would have forgotten what you learned in August or what you learned in July. And then you're like, oh my God, really? I didn't expect this to happen to me. But this happens all the time. And imagine when the final exam comes, you have to remember all the chapters. And that too from 11th as well as 12th, both have equal weightage. What's the solution? It's very straightforward. See, guys, if you are onto a chapter, you just don't have to study the chapter. You have to go back to the previous chapters also. Like giving an example, revisit the same chapter which you are doing today on day 3, maybe day 7, and then day 14. Not equal intervals, then you can increase the interval of time. Then maybe after a month, then maybe after 3 months. So that way, that chapter will always stay in touch with you. Also, do a monthly revision of very old chapters with tests and chapter-wise MCQs. This is very important. When you say you have to get in touch with that chapter, does not mean you open that book, okay, I know it. No, you have to solve questions. Even the same questions you can do, even new questions you can do, even PYQs you can do. But do not, do not do something which will make you nervous or underconfident. Try to be, in your genre of whatever you are capacities at that moment, slowly build up on it. Don't try to overstimulate and get underconfident. Now, when you do this, make sure that these chapters are in your routine, and you can also use some AI tools to summarize some chapters or to summarize some paragraph for you. And a lot of AI tools are there, which will definitely make that job easier. And this is a new generation of kids. Definitely, you should be making use of them. You can make some bullet points. Okay, make some nice flow chart. Obviously, there are a lot of AI tools available, and we can also help you with that. And this should be a part of your routine, not like, oh my God, sir, I already made a timetable. Where do I really put revision? How do I revise? When should I revise? No, revision should be a part of your routine. Understand that. Okay, that's when it builds up, becomes a habit. So, this is also very, I would say, convincing for most of you because you would have experienced this. If there is a very famous movie, you remember the story, the dialogues, the scenes, everything, because you have talked about that so many times with your friends, not because it is famous. But even that same famous movie, if you don't talk about it with anyone, you will naturally forget it. So it's not about whether the topic is interesting, boring, difficult, easy. No, it's always about how many times you're revisiting, just like the movie which you talk about with your friends. The third most important problem, after some weeks, I'm focused, other weeks, I can sit even for 30 minutes. I'm suddenly motivated. Suddenly, I feel, why am I doing this? Suddenly, you feel, am I capable enough? Suddenly, you feel, oh, I can do this. Oh my God, yeah, tuck, tuck, tuck. I will start feeling full energy. And suddenly, one question will come, it will blow your mind. And then you are under depression. And you are not alone. 99% plus students just go through it every now and then. Some students go very frequently. Some students are always depressed. So you have to come out of it. How do you do that? See, guys, understand that motivation is not important. Rather, consistency is important. And a lot of people, focus on the motivation part, look for motivational classes, look for something good to get inspired of. See, it's not always something which is very fancy, which might trigger you to study. It could be a very boring thing also. It could be a normal thing also. It could be just something which you're just going with the flow as well. And you need to truly ask yourself, why are you doing all this? Is it because of somebody else doing it? Or maybe you do not know anything better which you can do. So sometimes when you don't have any better option, maybe you should just leave it to your parents or the teachers to take care of you, because you eventually will figure out what to do. Okay, and it's not that you have to decide everything of your life right now at this moment. Things will soon start falling into place. Nobody knows, what's going to happen 20, 30 years down the line. And when you are focusing on a subject, please focus on it 100%. Don't think about some other subject, what to do about that exam, what to do after I enter this college. All these are daydreaming things which keep on entering your mind. Try to meditate, try to focus, try to restrict those thoughts. The moment that thought comes, think, is this thought helping me with this concept? No, I don't want to think. And you will realize within a span of just 3 minutes how many weird things you will start imagining when you sit for studying, right? You would have seen that. So every time that thought comes, think again. It will take some work, it will take some practice. Think, is this important for me? No, leave it. Again, back, try to focus, try to build that consistency, build that habit, and stick to a subject. Don't do 4 subjects a day, don't do 3 subjects a day. Okay, then you are in that flow, you will go with that rhythm. That's what is important. And you can also make a tracker, like, okay, today I have done this concept, this concept, this concept, tuck, 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 tick mark, or put some greens, or put some tapes over here, or sticky notes. Okay, this is done, this is not done. Okay, red means, okay, I have to urgently do it. You can make your own visual tracker that builds that sense of urgency, or also the sense of completeness, or that, okay, you have completed something. And when you see some reds, you are always triggered. Oh, I have to do this. And when you see greens, you are like, oh, yes, I've done this. Oh, I can do it more. I can do it. I can push myself. These are some things which many students apply. Isn't it fascinating? When a NEET aspirant enters 12th standard, that's when the true test begins. Because from one side, you have board's pressure, the other side, you have that responsibility to clear NEET in the first go, because nobody wants to take a drop in their first thought. So how do you tackle this, and what are those three major issues, and what are their solutions? Let's dive into it. The number one problem. Yes, you guessed it right. I'm trying to finish everything, but my 11th standard karma is coming back at me. I have so many backlogs, meaning I am not so sure of the topics, I don't remember them, or I have not studied, and have become very serious in 12th. I feel like my 11th standard is a complete waste. And suddenly I realize the importance of my competitive exam, and the board's pressure is started to kicking in. What should I do? Here is a simple hack. See, understand why your backlog happened. That's very important, because don't just carry the same regret till the middle of 12th standard. Many times students, overestimate themselves or ignore the real problem. Sometimes it might be because of laziness. Sometimes it could be, your discipline issue. Maybe you're not regular in the classes, or maybe you were put down by someone saying that don't attend tests or only give the test when you are 100% sure, or you only were not so happy about your preparations, so you did not take the test seriously, or maybe you're just truly forgotten things. It could be any reason, guys. First, understand the root cause of the problem, because creating fresh backlogs is more dangerous than anything else. So, first of all, my advice is please focus on your current 12th standard topics. But sir, there are so many things which are dependent on 11th standard. Correct. Start with those dependencies first. Maybe for a particular chapter, you need some prior knowledge of some 11th standard topic. Attend to it on immediate basis. That is your priority one. It could be chapter 1 or chapter 10, doesn't matter. Whatever are the dependencies, complete them. And do not create new backlogs. Those reasons for which 11th standard feels wasted should not come and haunt you in 12th standard. That is the first commitment promise you should make. You have to make use of the extra time, be it holidays, festivals, some off, or maybe you're trying to keep your attendance minimal, whatever the reason could be. Maybe you're traveling, maybe there is something which you can completely ignore in your school, college. Do that. Even 10 minutes might seem small, but when you add it up over a week, over months, it becomes huge. And trust me, every student feels they don't have time until I sit in front of them and ask them, okay, what time did you wake up? Okay, what were you doing then? What were you doing in between this? Sir, 15 minutes were there for waiting for my school vans. Yeah, it's going waste. In that 15 minutes also study. Do something, plan something. Sir, but if I start, wouldn't it be like in between 15 minutes? What shall I do, sir? You can plan so many things. You can maybe just pick 5 problems to solve. 5 MCQs, that's enough. Those five MCQs, just imagine in 1 week, 7 5 is a 35 questions you're solved in a week, in a month. You're across above 100. So you have to give time its own due value. You cannot say 5 minutes, oh, nothing can be done. Oh, half an hour, what can I do? Oh, my mood is not there. You need to set up a routine. You need to find those hidden slots in your entire day, and at least try to do 70% of 11th revision and 12th syllabus, which will be done by around September, October time. So even if 70% of 11th standard syllabus is done, right, you won't have that tension. Oh my God, my entire syllabus. Just imagine otherwise, only 30%, 20% is done of 11th. How much tension will be there? You have your pre-boards, practicals are coming, board exam tension. Then 11th, you are like, okay, leave it, boss. I will think after the board exam. And nothing much happens after the board exam, because exams are going to come immediately. So be very careful about it. Try to do bare minimum. I'm saying 70%. If you do 100%, that will be nothing like it. I mean, you will be super confident. That level of command which you will have in writing exams, in doing revision, will be completely different. Imagine yourself, picturize yourself there. The second most important problem is, sir, board sir wants theory, sir. And MCQs or JEE NEET exams, they want, logic, analytical thinking, and all of that. See, I understand there are two different categories of exam, but chapters are same, isn't it? So, if the chapters are same, unless you are in some state, maybe some small here and there differences will be there. More or less 90% plus, it's the same thing. When you study a chapter of 12th, study it from both JEE and board's perspective. See, okay, the theory is the same, the definitions are the same, the formulas are the same, the diagrams are the same, the reagents, the reactions, everything are the same. What's different is the application. So for our boards, start writing down the previous year questions and the textbook back exercise questions, or whatever the definitions, the derivations, in a written format. Give reasoning, whatever kind of questions, try to write it down and try to write without looking. So that is memory based, recollection. The second thing, at the same time, you can start solving MCQs of that same chapter. You don't have to sit, oh, chapter 3, today I'm going to do boards. Oh, next one, chapter 3, I'm going to do JEE or NEET. No, don't do that. Same time, finish it off. It will be very easy. And trust me, you think that boards takes more time, but actually, boards roughly takes 20% of your time in your 12th standard. Even if you do that 20%, trust me, you will get easily 95%. Yeah, that 20% gives you 95% in boards. I'm telling you, it's not that difficult. Okay, so always try to do both JEE and NEET separate MCQs along with the board questions separately, and make sure that you are trying to, squeeze in multiple chapters, multiple concepts, in the same go. If you see 2 or 3 chapters are related, make sure that you're going with the flow. Like for example, in physics, you have wave optics, sound waves, light waves, everything, EM waves, all very similar chapters. Try to do it in the same go, because then in the minimum effort, you are producing maximum output. Is that right? Okay. The third important problem, sir, everything I'm doing, sir, but my marks, sir, what face will I show to my parents? I am only not able to look at myself in the mirror. Happens? Okay. So what to do about marks? What to do about the marks which are not increasing? Sir, what to do about the test? My strategy is not working. What should I do? First of all, really understand that you need to keep an error book. This is one common thing which almost every topper will tell you. You have to keep noting down your mistakes. Every time you make the mistake, in front of that, put a tick mark or whatever, put a symbol. So you know which mistakes you're repeating and tag them. Mistake is not just, chapter 1, I'm doing mistake. What kind of mistake? And every mistake is not a silly mistake. A lot of people feel everything is a silly mistake. Wrong. It could be misreading, it could be calculation, it could be lack of misunderstanding or not knowing only. Admit it if you don't know it. And it could be something else. So many problems could be there. Sometimes it could be chapter specific, that every time, maybe in this particular chapter, I always forget to take the reciprocal. I always forget to put that minus sign. Always forget to put that number 2. So whatever that is, try to put it there. Next time, when that question comes, try not to repeat it. 2-3 times, that's it, you are sorted then. This is one simple way of increasing your marks. Other times, usually your class test scores tell you the knowledge of that particular chapter. So even though your scores are pretty much the same, it tells that, okay, maybe in that duration of time, you can absorb so much and recollect so much and apply so much, but majority of the students end up scoring higher once the full syllabus tests start, because then you have mastered all the subjects, mastered all the topics, you have maintained error book, you have been regular, you have covered the backlogs. So when the time comes, then okay, this chapter I always used to do this problem. Okay, I used to do this way. Okay, we should not do this like that. So you remember many things, and over a period of time, slowly the marks begin to increase in the part tests and the full syllabus tests. Okay. Also, try to re-attempt some questions or dedicate a time slot, maybe in a week, every Saturday. Okay. This half an hour, I'm going to solve 20 questions in 20 minutes. Make yourself, accustomed to that timing pressure. But every time, don't put that pressure of time. Only sometimes. That helps that, exam aptitude. Is that right? Okay. If you are planning to repeat for NEET, then listen to me carefully. Nobody wants more drops, because that takes you away one more year from the dream of becoming a doctor. But if you want to make this attempt your last attempt, then look at and listen to this three things very carefully, because they are definitely going to change your life. These three problems and their solutions. So I want all the NEET droppers quickly smash that like button and fire emoji quickly in the chat box right away, right now. The common complaint of NEET repeaters and J repeaters is that, sir, my mock tests, I feel that, last year I had got this many marks. At least I should get this. At least I should get that. So you already set that expectation. You already feel that I should do bare minimum this if I could do it last year. See, that is one problem. Number two, why are your mock tests not improving, or what is it that is causing the problem? First of all, make a error book. Like I have told this even to the 12th standard kids out there, and every topper and every aspirant who cracked the exam will tell you that they maintained a book full of what errors they do, not just during the test, but also while solving the assignments or during the class, and they tag it, whether it was silly mistake, whether it was rough work not sufficient, or whether it was calculation mistake, or whether it was misunderstanding, misreading, or overconfidence, underconfidence, knowing it, still not doing it, not knowing the concept at all, whatever it is, not substituting it properly, all these things you should keep a track of. Majority of the problems, trust me, the moment you make a error book will start disappearing and you only will be surprised. And also remember, certain times some errors are chapter specific. Some errors are often done in a particular chapter, but in the next mock test, the chapter is different. So you will find new kind of errors that you will do in that chapter. So when that syllabus gets done, then you know all the kinds of errors you might do in all the kinds of chapters in all possible ways. So in the full syllabus test, you will slowly start seeing the drastic improvement. Also, you will see that when you have a pattern, when you see those kind of questions, be it difficult, be it easy, be it out of the box, be it very, very direct, be it match the following, be it statement based, different varieties of question you have to see. You cannot just solve SCQs. You cannot just say, I'll only solve this kind of questions, or just substitution, or just formula based. No, every time you have to, put variations. Sometimes after this chapter, start solving this chapter, start solving very difficult, very easy, very medium, very difficult, very calculative, very long, very direct, very formula based. So keep a mix of all the kind of questions as well. And make sure, guys, that whenever you are solving those difficult questions, or maybe in a timed manner, okay, see what prevents you from solving the difficult question. Usually it is the time pressure. It's not that you wouldn't know it. Unless you don't know it, then you obviously have to revisit that concept, but mostly you know it. But because of that time pressure, I have to solve this within 1 minute, 2 minutes, 1 minute, 2 minutes, that's why you end up losing that time, and you might take more time or commit a mistake. So see what is that real thing. Number two, you feel that I'm burned out. Sir, I can't study like last year. I can see my friends going already into colleges, enjoying, and I am here struggling. Sir, what is the motivation? I am stuck in this room. I have nobody to talk to. Sir, I am mentally disturbed. Okay, I'm feeling lonely. That is one common issue which students feel. So one thing is that try to take some break in between. Also keep yourself a little bit physically active. I'm not saying dedicate 3 hours of gym time or sports time or music time, but have some hobby or something which will refresh and regenerate you. Obviously, if you're a repeater, it does not mean that you should study continuously for 15 hours or 12 hours. And don't feel guilty for taking a break, because often you are put into that guilt mode. Oh, you took a break, you are a dropper, what are you doing, man? It's fine, it's perfectly fine, as long as when you're sitting for studies, you're sincere and don't pretend to study. That is also one common thing, that, oh, I'm a dropper, I have to at least pretend that I'm studying even though I'm sleepy. Okay, you're sleepy, man, fine, sleep. But when you wake up and you're fresh, study. Okay, so that is that sincerity which you have to build in, and have a plan. Most of the problems get solved when you have a timetable in front. Okay, at this time I have to sleep. Okay, at this time I have to practice. At this time I have to read. At this time I have to attend class. At this time I have to do PYQs. When you know what to do, your brain is sorted. You are not thinking, okay, what should I do now? Half an hour will get wasted in that. Okay. All right. So these are the three major problems which many students get. And then the third one is how you find some chapter very tough, and sometimes the chapter is very easy. Sometimes you are very confident, but in the test, my God, what happened, sir? Everything just went haywire. So you might feel that you know the formula, you might feel that you know it, but somehow the test marks do not reflect that. See, what happens is you have to again segregate the chapters. How confident are you with the concept or remembering the formula? How accurately are you able to predict the answer? And how stable you are under timing pressure? Or how many PYQs have you solved from that chapter? How many good level PYQs and good level questions have you solved from that chapter? That gives you the true understanding. And in our tools, you will see that we have a dashboard of beautiful test analysis, which tells every time from which topic, how many marks are you scoring, how much is your inaccuracy, how much time are you spending, what is the average score, what is the topper score, so that analysis can be done. So this chapter by chapter analysis is very important, because what you feel might not be the case. When you put it down in points, when you break it down, analyze it, then you realize, oh, actually I felt I was strong in this, but my marks are not there. I am getting less marks only. It's just that I find it interesting, does not mean you will score well. You have to actually reflect it in MCQ solving. Is that right? Okay. So now comes the most important thing. Well, we heard about these problems and solutions, but there are many more. And every student is different, and their journey, although the goal is same, is also different. So how are we helping you? Because if you want that true feeling of offline, sitting at home, you need not just the best teachers, the doubt support system, the best materials, but more than that. All you need is a supervised learning. You need doubt solving, which is instant and all the days, all the time. You need many practice questions, not just a sheet, not just an assignment, not just a book, but much more of different varieties, of different levels. You also need the latest pattern tests, the latest, kind of questions, all different theme-based papers, so that no matter what kind of question paper comes, you know how to tackle it. You don't just need syllabus completion, but also multiple rounds of revision. Yes, that's very important. That's how you will recollect. And the most important of all, that assurance, that feedback, that mentorship, which is personal, which is 1:1, and that guarantee that no matter what, I know at least I will do this. That is the reason why, be it JEE, be it NEET, we have been able to produce such amazing results. In JEE Advance, we had students scoring 120 out of 120 in mathematics, which is the most difficult paper. All India rank 15, 92, and so many more. Many of these kids also cracked their CET entrance, got amazing results in their board exams, also represented India in Olympiads. And 1 in 3 Vedantu students cracked JEE Advance. And the ratio is even higher if you see mains to advanced selection. And the story continues to NEET as well. 1,400 students becoming doctors this year via Vedantu. And amazing results. This year, the paper was so difficult, yet students scored above 600. We had students cracking biology Olympiads representing India. We have students getting 99.99 percentile in physics, which was the toughest physics paper in the entire NEET history. That's the proven track record that Vedantu has. Isn't it fascinating? Guys, if this doesn't thrill you, what else will? Fire it up, guys. Yes, I want to see those hearts, those fire emojis coming up, because next year or the year after that, it could be just you. We can set an example. Isn't it? What do you guys say? If you feel that you cannot be one of them, then you are wrong. It can be done, but not just by motivation. And this is not a motivational video. Isn't it, my dear warriors? This is a carefully crafted strategy with lots of efforts and years of experience and hard work. That's why we have the Project Pro, the Vedantu Project Pro. See, when you look for a coaching, what are you expecting? Well, basic things though are mandatory. You want the live lectures, you want the doubts to be handled within the class, you want the doubts to be handled even after the class, you want, fun elements, you want, coaching module, you want the report card, you want the parent teacher meeting. All these things are mandatory. And this is not just the only things which we give you in the Vedantu Pro. Yes, in online, imagine experiencing offline. You feel as if you are the front bencher. You feel important. You feel that you are being noticed. The teacher, the mentor, the class teacher, all of them know how you are performing. They see the reports. You get to see the reports. The parent get to see the reports. There are parent-teacher meetings, just like it happens. And the best part, you don't have to travel. You don't waste your energy. Rather, you utilize it, that extra time, especially if you have boards and school and this and that, or if you are a repeater also. You want to utilize every minute because every minute might cost you 1 mark. Then Pro is the best. And by the way, the results that I showed you are, most of them are from our online batches. Many students who went for Olympiads also online batches. Yes, and you get V monitor, which I'll explain to you in a bit, which builds in that discipline. And you are getting an academic mentor, which I'll show you also how the doubt solving works and how the parent teacher app, everything I'm going to show you. And the story does not end there. You also are going to get printed Tattva material, which we'll talk about. You get a library. But these days, our libraries are digital. And this digital is not just in text, it's in video lecture format. Imagine the best teachers in the country. You are getting their video classes, library. You name the topic, that lecture is there. That topic is covered by the best of the best teachers. You don't have to wait for the next live class. You feel in the live class also, I need some more extra input. Watch that, VBuddy. Then pedagogy app. This is again a digital library of our textbooks, not just by us, but also various famous publishers. You will see all of these books are there in digital format, not just scanned version. These are e-versions where you can attempt, mark, see how much time you are taking. These books are also adaptive, meaning if you solve more questions, if you practice and get the answers correctly, it will throw more difficult questions. But if you don't, it will show easy questions so that you get that confidence. You can create your own assignments, unlimited DPPs, and create your own mock tests from these books. You can create revision flashcards from them so that you have no reason to buy any other book in the market. Everything is a part of it. You have a proper batch which is result oriented, and the only simple goal is to get full results. And yes, you get a dedicated Telegram group where teachers, students, mentors are all a part of, and it's not a channel, it's a group. So you have that interaction. You have all India level test series. Class test will happen. All India level test series, national level ranking, you are competing with the cream. Because in local institutes, what will happen? You are giving the test, your maximum city rank or your center rank. But what about all India rank? Because everybody writes the test at the same time. You get a mentor, which we'll be showing in a bit, and the most unique of all, which is VIP. Well, let's see one by one. First of all, the Tattva books is one of its kind. You have not just theory. And when I say theory, it is not copy paste of NCERT. It is bullet points. It has diagrams, extra information, every single detail, formulas, reactions, all concepts, key points, things to not do, things to do. Explained beautifully. I mean, those are one of the best books to, absorb the concept from. Not just that, it comes with applications like the solved examples and all of that. and then starts with grade wise exercises. So level 1, 2, 3, so that after level 1, you can solve the next one. And even in that level, the concepts are arranged. So if you want concept 1, all questions are together. Concept number 2, all questions are together. So you know that, okay, I can test myself on every single concept. PYQs are also there. And the books also come with solutions and answer key. So you don't have to Google anything. Everything is there. And it's a bundle of books which is couriered to you. It's not just the soft copy, guys. Yes, soft copy access is also given. So in case, see, I'm traveling and I forgot this book. No issues. The soft copy is always there in your app or on the desktop. And hard copy is obviously the best because then you get the feel and you don't strain your eyes. Now, this is one of the best features because of which most of the students are sticking with us till the end. Most of the online batches, many students join with full josh, barely 5% or even 10% even complete the course. But in Vedantu, 80 to 90% of the students stay with us till the end, attending the classes, I am saying. This is very unique because of we monitor. Imagine a monitor noting down the names and telling, hey, why are you not attending the? Hey, why are you not paying attention? Hey, your quiz performance has been dropping. What happened? So we have a monitor, and that monitor sees in the dashboard what is happening, and what kind of things need to be improved in any particular student not paying attention or missing out the class on a regular basis. We also end up calling the parents just in case there are any troubles. So it's not out of punishment or fear, but rather to instill that consistency and to make sure that you are attending everything, and that discipline helps you understand that entire chapter and not make any backlogs. So that is what we want our students to do. So we have the V monitor, and let's have a demo of the same.
Hi everyone, I am Pulkit, but I am not your master teacher or Vedantu's co-founder today. I am Vedantu's reporter and reporting live from Vedantu's academic office. Everybody is talking about Vedantu's pro courses. So what's so special about them? Let's get to know directly from our master teachers. So this is the room from where master teachers teach. Alright, let's go and disturb them.
Oh, hi, sir.
Hi ma'am, and hi all of you. So I'll take just a bit of time from ma'am, okay?
Yeah.
Okay ma'am. So tell me about Vedantu's pro courses. I don't know anything about it.
Yes, sir. So yeah, I explain the concepts here, and also I take the live doubts. And the speciality of this is that we have V monitors who will be monitoring each and every student's live here.
Thanks a lot for telling me about the Vedantu's pro courses. And children, all the best to you.
Thank you, sir.
Alright, so this is how the class is taken by master teachers. But look, monitors, let's see how do they monitor the students live inside the class. Let's disturb them. Hi.
Hi, sir. I didn't see you coming.
Oh, so busy monitoring the students, right?
Yes, sir. In fact, this is my dashboard. We have a set of students. This is the students list, whoever is attending the class. And we have a tab switch count so that we can easily figure out whoever is getting distracted or are doing something else.
So you mean to say that if anybody even changes the tab, you get to know?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
So like Farha has changed the tabs 14 times.
Yes. Now let's just straight up ask her and we will sort it out.
Wow, interesting.
Hello, Farha.
She's on her mobile.
Am I audible, Farha? Are you not paying attention to the class? I want you to pay attention, Farah, okay?
Alright, looks like the Farah got scared.
Yes.
Awesome. So, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
So you saw how we monitor every child inside the class.
How cool is that? And now coming to the next important feature, which is asking doubts. As simple as that, but it can become tricky when you're online. Sir, I don't have a teacher in front of me all the time. Don't worry. We have the doubt app. You send your message. Okay, this topic, I have this doubt. How to solve this question? Fine. But sir, every time I can't text, no issues. You take a photo and send it. Wow, sir, that is so cool. So will I get a reply? Yes, sometimes if possible, they will type it. If not possible, If there are some equations, reactions, they will write it down on the piece of paper and send you the solution. Sir, but I don't want a printed solution or just a reply. I want step by step. No issues. You can even make a video call and they will explain. Oh, don't worry about your privacy. None of your faces will be seen, nor can you see the teacher face. Only the hand will be seen and you will hear the explanation. How beautiful is that? And this happens instantly. Let's have a quick demo.
Hello students, how are you all? Many times while studying, a student often stumbles upon doubts and confusing concepts. So, we have created a powerful utility for our students to provide a seamless learning experience anytime, anywhere. Let me introduce you to the most cutting edge feature of the Vedantu learning app, the InstaSolve feature. InstaSolve allows students to connect with Vedantu's top-notch Insta tutors for any doubt they may have, and that too, believe it or not, in under 10 seconds. Students can get all their queries answered directly on a video call by our team of best in-class experts. And guess what? There is absolutely no limit to the number of doubts the students can ask. Vedantu's highly qualified and experienced doubt experts leave no doubt unanswered and empower students to excel in their academics. Let me show you what some of our students have to say about InstaSolve.
The Vedantu InstaSolve Doubt app has been really amazing and helpful for me. As a JEE aspirant, I regularly face time constraints in my daily routine, and this feature helps me manage my time and even save it. I can even interact with the expert while solving my doubt, which gives me a clear understanding of the solution. I would highly recommend using this.
As you can see, many of our students are already taking advantage of the InstaSolve feature, and so can you. Let me show you how InstaSolve works. Click on Ask a Doubt icon inside the My Learning tab of the Vedantu app. A form opens where you can upload a picture of the question or concept you are stuck with, along with a description and voice note for the problem statement. Then you can choose the subject and topic of the doubt and then click on Submit Doubt. Once you submit your doubt, the app will present you with possible solutions from the Vedantu's database. You can explore the presented solutions, and if you still have doubt, you can simply click on Connect to the Expert button at the bottom. You will be shown a timer of 90 seconds, and usually under 10 seconds, the app will connect you with a doubt expert on a video call. Once connected, our dedicated doubt expert will clear all your doubts, answer all your questions, and solve all your queries. Wait, there is more, and it gets even better. After the call is ended, if you forgot something, you can revisit the solution or even the video call recording under My Doubt section, which will show you all the doubts you've asked on InstaSolve till now. Isn't InstaSolve amazing? InstaSolve makes learning truly seamless so that you can invest your precious time towards achieving your dreams rather than getting stuck on a doubt or a question. So students, go ahead and take advantage of this powerful InstaSolve feature in Vedantu Learning app. All the best.
How can you have any more doubts after this? Get every doubt of yours resolved every time, all the days. Coming to the personal mentorship. This is also very important because many of the online batches lack this, and even offline institutes lack this. How many times does the teacher know what you're doing? That's why we have the personal mentor. The personal mentor knows everything, not just your scorecards, but also your life. You can share literally everything like a friend. They help you in this academic journey. And there are lots of ups and downs, and this is the hand holding you will need. When you have a personal bro or a sis, that's where you open up and tell the genuine problems. I'm really demotivated. Okay, my mock test marks are not improving. Okay, I'm not able to solve this kind of questions. Give me more questions. And they are academically also trained. So they can help you with books, materials, help you with some basic doubts, help you with non-academic doubts, help you with anything to build a plan, timetable, strategy, attempting the papers, everything. So having them besides you builds that, confidence that, okay, I always have someone to lean on, to fall back on, and that person will always help me like a friend. So that's the dedication that we give.
So if I had any doubts in the previous year papers, she would hold doubt discussion sessions with me. Even till like 12:30, 1 a.m. in the night, we used to discuss.
My God.
If I ever had like any problem, I could always ping them at any time.
पर मेंस का 731 से 41 ले जाने का मेरे को भी नहीं पता सर ने किया है कैसे किया है.
I myself didn't have the confidence. I was like कि ठीक है 500 आएगा. रैंक में तो बड़ा नंबर होता है. And then sir himself had the confidence in me, and he was the one who instilled in me that I can get it and I can work more hard. And I think that was one of the main mentoring parts which I was saying, which I liked quite a lot, and which I think that Vedantu provided me the best possible thing.
This is so cool, guys. And to top it all, obviously, your parents who are dreaming of you to conquer the exam, they also need to be updated time to time, not at the end. Oh, I was not doing this. Oh, I was doing this. And that's why we not only have a dedicated parent app, we also have parent teacher meets, and the parents also get to see how you are progressing, not just in the test, but also in the class. How many classes are you attending? How many quizzes are you attending? Everything. So detailed report is also shared with your parents. So that's a big sigh of relief. And you should also be happy about this. You should not be thinking, oh my God, my parents will see, oh, this is bad. No. In fact, they always think the best of you. And if when you are thinking, oh, my parents are going to say, okay, I need to make them proud. Okay, I have to do it for them. That feeling should come within you as a student. And it's not just to impress your parents also, but it's also you are doing it for yourself. And you know that your parents are keeping an eye, and oh, they are going to appreciate me. Oh, they are also going to, be happy looking at my progress report. And every time there will not be an up, there will be a down also. Discuss with your parents, discuss with your mentor, talk to your teachers, get your doubts resolved. We have everything. And for your utmost peace of mind, Vedantu, one of the very few people, many few institutes who gives you that 100% guarantee, VIP, Vedantu Improvement Promise. That means if you don't improve, 100% refund. You have to attend obviously some set number of classes and give those tests. If you are doing that, there is no way you cannot improve, and that is that guarantee. So if you are a parent, you should be sitting back and relaxing, because leave that job to us. It's now our duty, our responsibility to take care of your kid, to take care of every single student who has put that trust in us, to make sure that he or she improves, and not just improve, cracks the exam. And you will see that report throughout that journey. That's VIP. This is so cool, sir. Please tell me about the offers. I'm waiting to hear it from you. Well, here it comes one by one. So quickly smash that like button down there. Okay? So hold on. The first one, the NEET rank guarantee batch for 2027. 10th moving 11 students. Listen to me. Now there are two batches that we have. One is the rank guarantee batch, and we have the pro batch. Now the pro batch obviously has all the features which I have told you. Even this batch has all the same features which I have told you. But here we want that, okay, some students are like extra sure that they are willing to, sometimes bunk their schools or whatever, and willing to put that extra effort that, sir, I want to be in the top 10% in the country in NEET 2027. Then this is that guarantee batch, else the fees get refunded. So this NEET rank guarantee batch is in pure English. Admissions are open. Yes, you have to claim your spot. And instead of paying 1,25,000, you just pay 89,999. So this is the NEET rank guarantee batch, which guarantees you 10%, top 10% in the country. That is insane, guys. Just imagine which other institute will tell you at this particular price for 2 years with all the personal support, doubt, mentorship, everything, test series, everything. You don't have to look at anything else. Sir, I just want the pro, and what are the features for that, and what is it that you have to offer? Oh, by the way, these are our teachers who will be teaching in the NEET rank guarantee batch: Ruani ma'am, Vipul sir, and Ritika ma'am. So in the NEET Pro, well, we still guarantee you rank improvement, and it has all the features, be it personal mentorship, the test series, the books, everything, all live classes. And it's available in English and in Hindi English. Both language options are available. And there are two versions, Pro Classic and Pro Plus. The Pro Classic has all the features except for the personal mentorship. If you want the personal mentorship, you go for the Pro Plus, which is at 1,01,739 instead of paying 1,26,000. So many of the kids need that personal mentorship. You can definitely go for this. But if you're okay without that, if you want to save some money, you can go for Pro Classic as well. These are 2-year batches. Again, the teachers are Vipul sir, Rumina ma'am, Vivek sir, Vivek Rai, and Deepali ma'am. Sir, what about 11th moving 12th? Well, for them, we have the 1-year NEET Pro batch, which is again in English purely or Hindi English mix, depending on your choice. We will again segregate you into 2 separate batches. Again, the admissions are open. All the features which I explained to you, the Pro Classic at 47,700 instead of 62,700, and the Pro Plus with the mentorship dedicated is 74,800 cross 59,800. Lot of huge discount. Again, amazing teachers like Vipul sir, Rumina ma'am, Vivek sir, Vivek Rai, and Deepali ma'am. All of these amazing set of teachers with a proven track record with thousands of selections year over year consistently, making average into topper. That is their qualification. Look at every teacher's qualification, highly qualified, top institutes. That is the kind of dedication we give. That is the kind of quality we give. These are national level teachers, guys. Sir, I'm planning to take a drop. Do you have something for me? Of course, man. Yes, the 1-year NEET Dropper Pro batch for all the repeaters for NEET 2026. All the features of the Pro. You have 2 language options, pure English or Hindi English. Both options are available. Admissions are open for them, and entire 11th and 12th syllabus will be covered over here, and you are going to get 2 versions. The Pro Classic is all the features of the Pro without the personal mentorship. So it's for 66,070 rupees instead of 81,000. Plus with the personal mentorship, you have a dedicated person all the time. Instead of 94,380, it is 79,380 rupees. All the amazing teachers like Vivek sir, Rumina ma'am, Anand sir, Vivek Rai sir, and Deepali ma'am. All these amazing faculty set, guys. Tell me after this, how is it possible that even forget failing, how can you not crack NEET? It is impossible, guys. The first attempt will be your last attempt. And I think it's not just a belief. I can tell it for sure. And we have it on record. VIP, Vedantu Improvement Promise. Isn't it? I hope you guys are all excited. Isn't it? Project Pro by Vedantu is truly remarkable, not just because of the features, but also because of the emotion, also because of the dedication, also because of the quality that we provide. And we believe in it, and it is also backed by guarantee. This kind of commitment is never to be seen in an online platform. And at Vedantu, we are extremely delighted to give you this level of support, connect, and mentorship to every kid out there who dreams to enter the premier institutes in the country. You should not be stopped because you are far away, you are in some town, or you do not have enough money. These courses are at an affordable price, and instead of spending lakhs of rupees on some coaching which you do not trust or which is not backed by results, which does not give guarantee, which does not offer all these features, you are taking a big risk. And I feel every student deserves the best and needs to crack these exams in the first go. So let's crack it, my dear warriors, because time is less, and we wanted to ensure that you not only get the prize benefit, but you also are made available of this opportunity. So I hope you have loved all these things, and you're going to share this video with all your friends, family circles, batchmates, everyone, because you shouldn't just be in this journey alone. You should be a part of a bigger community. You should build that community. You should have your friends in the pro, and you should fight with them in the leaderboard, in the test scores, in the assignments. And when you have people around you in the same batch, you can always compare, you can always, see what others are doing. And, sometimes a group of friends often enters the same institute or gets similar rankings. Who knows? Your neighborhood might be the next, or you might just be the first person in your village or town to crack this exam with an amazing result or all India rank. So I hope to see you guys in the leaderboard next year. I'll be showing your results, isn't it? So time to become a pro. Thank you so much for tuning in. This was your Captain Shreyas. And if you've forgotten to like the video, please like it and share it and comment below your thoughts, your queries, or any doubts if you have. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.